Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to VTM Bloodlines Clan Quest. And we are here in the train depot, guys, if that horn in the background wasn't clue enough. We have cleared the immediate vicinity of thugs and/or homeless people. And now it's time for Nolan to find the location where he should be planting the Astrolite and getting out of here. But before we do that, we've got some experience to spend. We've got 16 XP. The majority of it came from negotiating the reunion between Therese and Jeanette in the last episode. And now the question is, where are we going to go ahead and put that XP? And I have some ideas here. The first thing I'm going to do is we're going to pop our perception up to 2. Now that gives our range combat, it puts that up to 3. We've got ourselves a brand new shotgun. We want to be at least somewhat proficient in it. But more importantly, our inspection goes up to 3. Now, when we were at the Ocean View Hotel, we actually missed a skill book because I didn't see it. It wasn't glowing. And that was a really dark place, both literally and figuratively. So I want to be able to see those hidden items. So I think having our inspection a little bit higher is definitely going to help that. So not only are we going to put our perception up to 2, we're also going to raise our investigation to 2. And that puts our inspection at 4, which I think is okay. And that still gives us 9 experience to play with. And I think what we're going to do here is we are going to raise our brawl up to 2. Now, the reason that we're going to be doing this is not only for hand-to-hand combat. I know I'm designing Nolan as more of a melee fighter, but Brawl also assists when we're feeding in the middle of combat. When we're trying to take blood from someone who is unwilling, the Brawl helps with that grapple attack. And I remember during that first playthrough with Montross the Tremere, one of the most annoying things was being low on blood or low on life and trying to feed in combat and seeing, like, feeding attempt failed. So I want to make that a less... a thing that happens a lot less. So I think 2 in Brawl is going to help with that. And this gives us one more thing of XP. I thought about doing stealth, but I don't think that Nolan's going to be a particularly stealthy character. If I do go up in stealth, it'll probably be no higher than 2. Let's go ahead and raise our security. That puts our lockpicking up at 4, which is pretty respectable right now. And then the next time that we have a huge chunk of experience like that, we're going to probably throw into our disciplines. I would like to get Fortitude up to at least 3. Presence to 2, and then start building up all of our stuff. So, alright, so we got that out of the way, and I don't think this is where we came from. There's something I've already, yeah, that was a box. Just want to see now that we have a higher inspection if I see anything. See, now we can actually look at the false panels and such. They're glowing for us. So that'll be handy, considering how much I usually forget in these games. Now, this is where we took out the thugs. Not exactly sure where we knew. Hello there. General Kenobi. Ithaca 12 gauge tube feet. Oh, that's handy. That is some ammo for our newly acquired shotgun. And where's that music coming from? Must be coming from one of the car radios, because I'm not seeing a system around here. Oh well. I thought that this was the direction that we needed to go, but apparently not. Is there a path over here? Oh. Well, there's the homeless person that we killed. Oh, that sucks. T-posing through a fire barrel. What did you do in a past life to deserve that? Sorry, boss. To Freight House, Confederate Atlantic. Ah, we gotta walk through the cars. Well, I guess stealth mode will be activated. And hopefully we'll get a chance to actually be stealthy, because you guys told me that there is an amazing stealth kill with the axe. So I'm looking forward to trying that out. Let's go ahead and go back. Holster that for right now. Hello there, thug. Ugh. And looks like you're having a conversation. Yep, there's your friend. You might have another friend behind there. What's going on behind us? That looks dangerous and improbable. And we... Oh, invisible wall. Okay, fair enough. Tremere magic. Can we actually go between the... Nope. There's something glowing on the other side, though. Well, let's see. I'm not sure if we can use Dominate on two people at once, but we're about to find out. Nope. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh! That was an orc attack. Ow. Well then. Apparently that was enough to wake him from his stupor. So much for stealth. I want to see that from another angle. That was awesome. Like, knocked him through the train. And I am still... Alright, combat music has gone away. Did you have anything before I knocked you out of existence? I think I still like the katana kill a little bit more, but still... points. And that's where the glowing thing was. Looks like there's someone heading this direction. I'm going to stay crouched at the moment. I'm going to stay frosty. That is a lockpick. Okay, I thought I already had one. Alright, are we ready to try this again? Stay out of the distance. Oh, that's satisfying. Holy crap. We already have this weapon, Tire Iron. We knocked him, yep, through the train and out of existence. That's quite effective. I have a horrible memory, guys, so I apologize. I don't remember if we actually tried the severed arm. I guess this is our chance to try it. We've got a train here. I think this is the warehouse in question that we need to go to. Oh no, I was never much of a... Oh, hello. Alright, I was not aware that there was someone on the other side of the train. Clearly. Looks like we might be able to jump up here on these boxes. And it sounds like this is just the music for the level. We could drop right on his head if we wanted to. Okay, here we go. Fair enough. Insert your favorite arm-based puns here. And there is a ladder. Looks like it's leading up. I want to check the rest of the train yard, though, before I head into the warehouse, because if memory serves, I think we can go into one of the train carts. I just need to remember which one. Saw a thug there in the far distance. Yeah, oh, I think it might be that one right there. Oh, hi, doggy. Stay out, please. With a Z. Can I actually jump up there? I don't think that's one that we can enter. I see a... Oh, it's a lantern. Oh, I thought it was like some sort of like key card thing, but I guess these trains aren't exactly high-tech enough for that. There is a padlock, though. Lockpicking succeeded at difficulty of 4. Good thing we threw the XP in there. What is in here? 38 ammo. That's nice. Is there... Oh! Alrighty. There are thugs playing poker. And this, I guess this just gives us another entry. 10-cent cigars. Okay, well, we could do this, maybe. Oh, we're just in another part of the train yard. I see, I see. I hear whistling, and we're a little bit low on blood, maybe... Whoa, hello. I don't know if you have friends, but I need to feed. Oh, whoops, I gotta be very careful about hitting F twice. You can't spam it, because if you actually do grab the attack, it's going to acknowledge that spam, and it's going to... you're gonna let go of the attack. And more shotgun ammo. I don't know if we'll ever use it, but it's a nice thing to have. Alright. And more nonsense. What is this? Rock logger. Lesnar approved. Oh. I guess the question is, how do we want to go about this? Is this where our stealth fails spectacularly? Ooh, maybe not. You heard no chime. Not a 1. And I want to feed. Whoops. Oh! See, that's what I... Crap. See, even here, it's giving us problems. There. Be nice. We'll just pretend this didn't happen, won't we? Okay, so far so good. I love the fact that there's like multiple paths you can take. I see some gasoline. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. What's on the other side here? This is a big zone. Enjoying your brew there, friend? Man, he had a post-death palpitation. Well, other than that one snafu, we're actually doing pretty good on the whole stealth thing. Now that I've said that, however. Oh dear. Okay, not a big fan of those odds, not gonna lie.
Who's there? Who's there? Hey, stop, man!
Okay, well, so much for this. Okay, is anyone coming in? That alert anyone? Oh, yep. Bessa probably should not stop crouching. Oh, that. Oh, that. Oh, he's alive. Alright, sign that guy up for ghoul detail. And these computers cannot be used. That is unfortunate. Use a chair and bar the door. However, if you decide to come in here... Come here, friend. Don't mind me. Just getting a little snack, using the door to protect myself. Alright, we're good. I'm hearing other voices, or other footsteps. Hi. Oh lord. Guy with the shotgun. Okay, while I need to get the guy with the shotgun. I don't know how long that lasts. Oh. Oh no! Keep drinking. Oh lord. We are almost dead. Holy crap. Come here, friend. You have a business suit, so I assume you are very important. Or at least you were. And this is where we plant the Astrolite. That's handy. What we got here? Got more ammo? Guess we should check the rest of the building for anything else. Oh, that's not good. Okay. I guess we plant it right here. History has a way of repeating itself, said the chalkboard. And we've got 3 minutes, so I guess it would be best to go ahead and head out the way we came. I beg your pardon? Oh, it's a Sabbat vampire. Okay, give me a sec, give me a sec. I will give you my full attention here in just 1 second. And you are not my favorite thing right now. Oh, okay, you have a very quick counterattack. You had a very quick counterattack. Alright, I don't know if we're going to have any additional friends pop up to say hi. We got some aggravated damage, which is not ideal. Need to make sure that those guys playing poker don't get alerted. Or maybe that would be the best thing for us, I'm not sure. We've got time. Oh! We officially do not have time. Now, can we feed from you? You know, desperation and such? Nope. Alright, so far so good. And how ironic, we can open the door now. Alright, any semblance of stealth has gone out the window. You are just what the doctor ordered. We've got a minute. And out you go. I assume that's what we need to do, is head back to the depot? I hope so. Let's check the log. It's not telling me what to do, so... Oh! The archaeologist is here.
The warehouse. Your handiwork, I presume?
What the... Are you a... werewolf?
Not experienced much in the creatures of the night, are you? For future reference, you might keep in mind that werewolves aren't in the habit of introducing themselves.
Fair enough. So who are you, and why have you been following me?
I see my reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you. Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
So that wolf that we saw when we first went to the pier to look at the murder site, that was Beckett. I saw a ghost at the local hotel.
A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets.
I met some kindred on the beast that didn't seem to like kindred.
Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred. Hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
And the Santa Monica Baron has a split personality.
She's undoubtedly Malkavian. Or should I say, they are undoubtedly Malkavian.
Other than that, I really haven't seen anything extraordinary.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it. Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one. And be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
You have a good night, Beckett. He has a great character design. I'm a big fan of that. Well, that wasn't stealthy, but that was certainly fun. Good stuff. Wonder what would have happened if we had taken the upper deck approach, though. Oh! Hey there, Bertram. The warehouse mostly lies at the bottom of the Pacific, with a few pieces neatly lodged in a lawn in Pasadena. Tell Tongue about it.
Nice work, fledgling. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed-off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight.
Thanks. Do you know someone named Beckett?
Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why?
I heard he was in town.
No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
Bertram, I have some serious questions for you.
What do you need?
I met your ghoul, Nox.
I know you did. Sharp kid. Can track like a bloodhound. I watched him work for a while before I approached him. I had no idea how eager he would be to help.
You knew I did?
I knew you would. I had him watching you-know-who for me. It was inevitable you'd pass through her joint. I told him to keep an eye out for you, gave him lines to feed you, the whole bit.
But he needed my help. I killed an Asian vampire who was stalking him.
No, you helped me remove a spy without revealing myself or getting my hands dirty. Pretty good actor, that Knox, huh?
Well played, Bertram. Well played.
Don't take it hard, fledgling. I won't be the last elder to milk you for a favor.
I have a few more questions.
Like what?
And then we can get some more information on clan, sects, and so on and so forth. Let's see about... I wanted to know about someone.
Sure.
What do you think of Prince LaCroix?
What am I gonna say? He's the boss now.
Yeah. And what about that guy who decapitated my sire?
He's LaCroix's iron fist. No one knows the sheriff, really, except LaCroix. No one even knows the guy's name. There's lots of rumors about him, though. I heard LaCroix picked him up in Africa over 100 years ago. Obviously, they work well together. Sure.
And what do you think about Nines Rodriguez?
From what I hear, he's a likable sort, and that's a problem. Nines Rodriguez is the kind of guy you want on your side, and more kindred go anarch every day because of him.
I see. Now, I have some questions about the other sects.
Yeah?
What can you tell me about the Anarchs?
The Anarchs. Yeah, I respect what they do, strenuous liberty and all that jazz, but they're kidding themselves. Wherever there's an ounce of power to be had, there'll be people dicking each other over. You think the Camarilla invented that?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. What about the others?
Yeah?
What about our illustrious Camarilla?
The Camarilla works. When you let vampires run wild, you wind up with caitiff frenzying in the streets, then bloods blowing the Masquerade, and hunters sniffing around. Law and order is the kindred's friend.
What's a caitiff?
Caitiff are just riffraff vampires who don't know anything about vampire society. Don't know their clan. Mutt vampires. What I suspect you were perilously close to becoming if LaCroix hadn't intervened.
One more question about the sects.
Yeah?
I want to know about the Sabbat.
You ask me, the Sabbat makes no sense. They couldn't care less about the Masquerade, and they seem to care even less about themselves. It's like, hey, let's all spread hell on Earth so we can feel big and bad. Oops, I'm dead. Now how did that happen?
What about the clans?
Sure.
Tell me about the Bruja.
They're a bunch of malcontents. They get pumped up by rousing the rabble they keep around them. Like that's hard. Nothing breeds faster than contempt. And that's what the Bruja are all about. Jealousy and contempt. Sure.
I like hearing his opinion on all of this. What about the Gangrel?
Well, they fancy themselves loners and drifters running around the countryside and barking at the moon. It's all just an act. Gangrel can walk upright. They just choose not to. Sure.
And what about Malkavians?
Malkavians are, interesting. There's something to them. Learning to sort the wisdom from the bullshit can be some work, and, not all of them are worth listening to, but, they're all good fun, if you ask me.
Like Therese Foreman? She good fun?
That was just silly vampire politicking, fledgling. No more. You get used to that kind of thing.
Did you know Jeanette and Therese were the same person?
I had my suspicions. What an interesting specimen. But a pain in my dead ass for sure.
It sounded a lot more vicious than a pain in your ass.
Of course it did. As if vampires and women both weren't insecure enough. Get them together in one Malkavian body. And look what happens.
Talk about your drama queens, right?
Yeah, no kidding. Now that the Gamarillas moved into L.A., Therese wants the title of Prince of Santa Monica. I guess she saw me as a threat. Funny thing is, I could care less.
Fame and power don't intrigue you?
I wouldn't want to be the Prince of Terre Haute. I leave that headache to the Ventru. Besides, there's only like 4 vampires in all of Santa Monica. Some kingdom.
And that's very true. There's not as many vampires as you'd think. Like a coterie of vampires in like a tabletop campaign would represent like the entire vampire population of a place like Santa Monica. So it's good to be in those kind of large urban areas like Houston, New York, Atlanta, and all that, so you can have the vampire populations all converge and it seems bigger. I want to ask you about something else.
Like what?
Could we get more info on the clans?
Clans are just bloodlines, you know. A common root shared and passed on from sire to child.
How about the other clans? What about your clan, the Nosferatu?
The Nosferatu are damn good at what we do. No one even argues that. If you need to know, if you want it found, you come to us. We're indispensable. Not a bad place to be in the afterlife.
And oh so humble. Lucky you. I want to ask about another clan.
Sure.
The Toreador. What about them?
I don't rub elbows with the pretty bloodsuckers much, but I've seen them work people like puppeteers, and that's admirable. Now, if only they'd get off their slimy asses and put their talent to some use besides feeding their egos.
That sounds like a typical... this is me talking. It sounds like a typical Nosferatu response. And Toreador would say something the exact same way.
Sure.
What about the Tremere?
Mages. I don't have any reason to trust them. They're creepy, and I think they like it that way. But to be honest, I don't hear much about the Tremere. There's a few in L.A., but all in all, there's not that many of them.
Because they go for quality over quantity.
Sure.
And what do you think about the Ventru, Bertram?
Well, they get a bad rap, if you ask me. Everyone likes to take shots at the man in charge. But when it comes to getting the job done, the Ventru know how to step up. They can take the heat.
Are you just saying that because I'm Ventru?
Yeah, right. I'm talking about the powerful Ventru. You're just a pup.
All things in time, Bertram.
Sure.
And that pretty much...
They get a bad rap if... Yeah, right.
Peace, Bertram. So that was a nice little bit of lore. I don't think we did that during the first playthrough. I enjoyed that. Hope you guys did too. Now, we're gonna have to report to LaCroix in the Venture Tower downtown. I see what you did there, Prince. But we will go ahead and do that at the beginning of the next episode, guys. I hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked it, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.